Hello and welcome to Iron Dinos. I'm Sean, and if you listen to the DinoCast, you've probably heard me talk about Demon Turf enough. So yeah, I thought I might as well show it off in one of these videos. So yeah, let's have a look.
It's time for a whooping.
So here's your starting point. So this is the kind of the unique thing. Like, she's obviously a 3D model, but she's 2D sprites drawn over the top, so you only see her from certain angles, which takes a little getting used to. But yeah, I think it really works. So this is your main hub area. There's lots and lots of things to do. There's lots of little extra, like that's a crazy football golf thing you've got going on. You need to take photographs of certain things throughout the world. There's a shop to buy hats and stuff like that. There's all sorts of little extra challenges over here. There's a load more over here that you can do. That's my favourite mode of transportation. You can just belt around a vast amount very, very quickly. You can talk to all these people. They all have various things to say, and similarly, they're all, you know, they've got a couple of angles for each character model, and I think it looks really cool. I'm a big fan. If you could see it, you could pretty much get to it using the various movements. Beebz has also got a bunch of powers. So we go like that. That's one of them. That appears to have been pointless, but who cares? We've done it. We're over here now. So the top one is a grappling hook. You can only use that on certain platforms. That'll come up. The B one is another favourite of mine. It's not going to be a lot of good here. In fact, we're already dead, but it doesn't matter. This is how it works in game as well. It's very, very quickly back into it. So we'll show this off for a second. Turns you into a ball. You go. Longer you've got it on, you go faster and faster and faster and faster. You bounce off everything that's in your path. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. The last one is stop clock. You can fire. Bit hard to describe. I didn't change it over. Sorry. So you can fire a bolt of time freeze, essentially. It'll make you go a little slower, but makes everything else go much, much slower. So you can, if you've got a quickly moving object like a big fan or something that you need to get past, you can do that. You can use that to slow it and navigate your way through it. So a little underside to the map, which is what we're going to be having a look at for a level, because we might as well do something that I haven't completed yet. I've done all of the main game. There's a couple of bits in here. So in here you find this guy. He runs an arcade, and throughout the world you find. There's one I've not found. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, you find other video games which are slightly difficult, slightly more difficult extra levels to play. They're not in the style of the main game, because they're supposed to look like video games. And this is the first one I found, and if it looks ever so slightly familiar to Bowser's Castle 1 in Super Mario 64, that's not a coincidence. Ah, damn it! Is off to a good start. So if you can see along the top there, on the left, you've got flags. One is highlighted yellow. That's this one here. So in every level, you've got the option to put down a flag wherever you want, and that will be a checkpoint that you can then use for the rest of the level. You can jump up there if you want. You have to bear with my ineptitude. I've not played this in a couple of months, so I'm a little rusty. There we go. So once you finally do that on time, it opens up the next section. I chose to do this because A, I haven't done it already, and B, it shows off a lot of the mechanics. So this is your attack. For the most part, you can't kill with this. You can do like a little shoot, or you can do the big, or you can charge up the big hand, and that just launches straight into that. So you need to do that to kill off all the enemies in that area, and then away we go. On to the next one. There we are. Get the hang of this again now. He says, hoping. So yeah, like a lot of these games, there's a nice big circle where you're going to land, so you're always in control of. You're always in control of where you're going to be. Okay. I've already fucked this. Yeah, already fucked it. Let's try that one again. Oh, no. See, now, here's... and here's part of the trick of the game. Right. I didn't put a flag down. So... I'm going to go right again from the start. Now, I've already passed that first challenge. You don't have to redo that. But, yeah, I do have to walk all the way back round. So, that, it's kind of a way of penalising you and also teaching you how and when to use... how and when to use those flags to the, to your advantage. I haven't showed up. Most of the, while it's got unique movement of its own, a lot of the stuff you're going to be using is everything you'd expect from Mario 64 is here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a flag here. So when I fail to do this the next couple of times, we can just restart from here. So, right. That was my bad. I didn't press the button in time.
Come on, nuh-uh.
There we go. Bigger enemies can knock you back further, and are, of course, a bigger threat. As you see, the main levels, at least as it starts, aren't this tricky. It shouldn't be giving me as much trouble as it is. But again, I've not played this for a little while. There we go. Is that completed? So all of these levels, almost every level in the game, can be done really, really quickly. But it's part of the joy of it. The main levels also have a bunch of collectibles as well, so you can. So the first time through the level, I think there are three. There are 3 collectibles to find on your way through, and then the second time, because every level has 2. Every single level has 2 versions. You beat it the once, and then it unlocks a reimagined version that's a little bit harder, and the reimagined version has 50 things to collect instead of 10. That was my fault, not the game.
Moving on.
So I thought I'd show off another level that gives a bit better look at what the main part of the game is like, and shows off a few more of the powers and stuff. So first thing you've got here is Midgie, your friend. You do this. This can change the time of day. So first trip and second trip. So that's the level layout. So put it back on second trip. Each area, there are 4. There's the main hub world, and there's also the each level has its own hub world, and that will each have 7. I think it's 7 levels and then a boss. So, but this is just to give a bit more of the idea what an average level is like. Because this will show off more of the powers and more of what you're going to be doing on a level-to-level basis. Because the other one is like, the first one I showed off is more like a special stage, where this has got the little, few more of the little tasks you need to do, a bit more of the platform, and it shows off a bunch of the powers. It also shows off the weird football golf thing, which I'm really not very good at. But I thought you might be interested in seeing, because it is it's a very cool idea. I just fucking suck at it. So if there's a cut here, if there's a sudden cut here, it'll be because I've tried this 20 times and didn't feel you'd want to watch me fail at it so much. Kind of begs the question why I'd pick a level with this in, doesn't it? But there we are. I think this is a good... I think this shows off a good good amount of what you'll actually be playing in the game. So the problem is there's also that timer there, so it makes this a little more tense as well. Over there we go. Did we do it? There we go. Right, okay. That's close enough. We're moving on. I don't know. I think the game was generous. I don't think it actually went in that goal, but yeah, we need to continue. So, yeah, and there's a whole sub mini game in that. There's a sub game for the fighting as well. I showed off a little bit of it in that last level. Where you're basically in an arena and you need to knock enemies either off their platform or into spikes to dispatch them. That's what most of the combat is in this, until the bosses. I always find this sort of thing weirdly tense. Probably more so than I should. But yeah, the bosses are effectively, they do require some platforming skill, but they're kind of big puzzles as well, which is pretty fun. So this is just showing off the wheel. These platforms, as you can see, start descending once your weight is on them. They give you a short amount of time to launch yourself across. What have you got for us now? Ah, right, okay. Apologise for the little stop there. My recording software just stopped itself for some reason. If that's noticeable, that's what that was. So, where we go? Ah, right, okay. Alright, we'll put a flag here. So these little sections, the Demon King will show up and take away some of your powers. There's like a little challenge room. So no spinning, no double jumping. But that's fine, because we obviously need the bird here to hit that. There we go. There. And, oh goody, another one. What have we got this time? No gliding. Okay, that's fine. Gliding is the bird, it's not that, so... The bird is really only... Bird is really only useful for travelling great distances. don't know if that beam's gonna kill me or just push me back. By the way, I want no part of it. Okay, that opened that, so we can just go in here. There we are.
Moving on.
Oh, and that's the end of the level. So there you go, at the end of each level. The 50 of 50 is just to show that I'd already done it. I just missed out on that trophy time, look. That's an extra little challenge you've got for yourself in the game. It is there to push you to try and replay the levels until you get faster and faster and faster. And every single level has got that. As you saw the hub world back there, there's I think it's 7 levels in each land, which each have a night and day cycles. There's 14 courses. But yeah, that's just showing you a little bit of Demon Turf. I really loved this game. I think it's immensely fun. And yeah, it's available digitally and you can get the disc on Xbox. So if this looks like your cup of tea, give it a go. Bye!